So, Taryn, can you just talk about your supplier, ADC? I understand that you've also helped them in finding other customers. How does that work, and why do you do that?
In progress. So we're helping them find another customer. So we haven't done it yet, and I will be like so ecstatic when we do, right? So we were super intentional when I mentioned earlier, Kate Spade does not own, we have zero ownership stake in this company. And our intention in going in and being a commercial partner to ADC is that they would find other commercial partners, that they wouldn't only be reliant on Kate Spade for orders. And so we are in the process of looking for their second client. We need to make sure it's the right brand, it's the right fit for ADC, because there will be some partnership that we'll have to do with them. And that's something that we're really excited about, to be able to bring another brand to Rwanda to start manufacturing product that they can offer to their customers, right? And so that's something that we're in the process of doing right now. We're also looking at other channels of our business that ADC would be able to supply, whether you look at our outlet business or the wholesale business that Kate Spade operates in. Those are also potential avenues that we could look at for ADC to start supplying. You had asked me earlier about kind of the costing of the product, right? So where we're at right now is that ADC is becoming more efficient and more productive. And as they do that, their costing will actually become a lot more cost competitive, because they're increasing their efficiency while keeping their overhead relatively flat, right? And so that's the stage that we're in right now. And we've brought in a group of consultants from India who do a lot of work in some of our other facilities in Bangladesh and Vietnam. And they have a process that's called lean manufacturing. And it's an absolutely outstanding program, a factory program that we're in the process of putting into place at ADC right now. So we're looking to increase the volume in which the business is actually able to complete in one production season, which on average runs about 50 to 55 days. So that's a huge initiative for us right now, and a focus is to increase that productivity so that we can go to other channels of our business and second clients for ADC to be able to have more than one customer, which right now is only Kate Spade.
And why is that so important to you? I mean, why not just leave ADC to figure that out on their own? Why would you want to be involved in that effort?
Oh, that's the secret sauce. Like, you can't, like, this doesn't work unless you're thinking 10, 15 years down the line, who's going to be in ADC's client portfolio. I mean, anytime you look at any of the suppliers that we're in other locations around the world, I can guarantee you that Kate Spade is not their only customer. And that's a risk mitigation, right? A risk mitigation. Very, very smart thing to be able to do. I mean, you should really never have one brand be more than 25% of your customer base. And that's a pretty standard practice across the industry. So I think the piece that ADC, and that's really critical for their long-term sustainability, because ADC is not right now accepting philanthropic capital. There's no philanthropic capital that has actually gone into this business, and they're actually not even set up to receive philanthropic capital, because they're a for-profit company. They would actually have to pay income tax on philanthropic capital coming into their entity. So in order for them to sustain, in order for them to grow, they need more commercial partners who want to manufacture handbags and do good at the same time. And so that's the most critical piece to ensuring that this company continues to sustain itself and continues to grow in the near term.
And that's about long-term guaranteeing your supply line, right? Because if they are vulnerable to you, they could go out of business, and then you wouldn't be able to use them in the future, right? So there's an interest that you have in ensuring that. But it sounds like you've also, because you feel this link to this company and you've really helped them even from a skills development side, maybe you feel more inclined to do this than you might with some of your other suppliers.
Yeah, and I also just think it's there aren't a lot of roadmaps out there of how to do women's empowerment work through a commercial lens. And I think it's very, very critical that if companies are serious about doing women's empowerment work, that they're not looking to go in and purchase product for a season or purchase product for a year. They need to be thinking about it that these communities, these businesses are hyper vulnerable and really, really, they're not weathered yet to be able to handle supply shocks or demand shocks. Like, that's just, they're too vulnerable. And so if we want to maintain our partnership with them, if we want to maintain our business partnership with them, we need to be thinking about, you know, their long-term strategy, and that really involves other brands. It can't just be Kate Spade. Yeah.
Yeah.